torture you. Take my hand through the flames. I torture you. I'm a slave to your games. I wanna chain you up. I wanna tie you down. I'm just a sucker for pain. I'm a sucker for pain. I got the squad tatted on me from my neck to my...
What's going on, guys? What's going on, Movie Talk fans? Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. This is Alamo City Movie Talk, and this is it, guys. This is it. This is exactly what we've been waiting for, and it's our official podcast. Sorry, guys. I know we've been a little delaying right now with the podcast and everything, but thank you for making us a part of your day, guys. Thank you for watching us everywhere, guys. All right, so let's get right to it, man. So let's go ahead and knock it out in the bat, and it's gonna be Justin's very favorite, very own genre, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be zombies, guys.
Hell yeah.
Who doesn't love a good zombie movie?
Oh man, I swear.
I don't. I don't like a good zombie movie. You know, besides Shaun of the Dead and Dawn of the Dead, I would say those are probably like, those are tolerable, I guess you could say. But they're really. Hey, I'll give them this. They're really good movies.
Dawn of the Dead is actually one of my favorite zombie films.
Okay.
You know, I like the whole scenery and everything like that, and where it takes place. You know. Like I believe that came out shortly after Dead Rising 1. Yeah. So like that, it was nice, you know, playing Dead Rising 1, you know, you're in a mall, and then you get a movie, you know, a zombie movie where they're in a mall. It was awesome. But yeah, man, this is The Dead Don't Die.
Yeah. The Dead Don't Die, man. I mean, we got a good cast in here. You know, we got a lot. Adam Driver. I was surprised to see Adam Driver in here. I really was. And at that same time, though, I'm just like, you know, it's weird to see Adam Driver play this role because we've never really seen him play anyone besides, I mean, really this type of role.
I think I've only, besides Star Wars, obviously, I've only ever seen him in a music video.
Yeah, exactly.
And then his awkward marine photo. And his child photo, too, with the big old ears.
Yeah, right.
But basically, The Dead Don't Die. When I first saw the poster for it, I was like, okay, what is this? And basically, in quotes, it said, the greatest cast ever assembled for a zombie film. Mm-hmm. And then we saw the cast, and it was like, it was a pretty damn good lineup. Yeah. So I'm very excited for this film. I mean, any zombie film, I'm pretty excited for. I mean, I even check out the little B movies on Netflix. Yeah. Like to see how good or how bad they are, and mostly bad.
Because I mean, Netflix just takes any idea. Oh, you got a good idea? Zombies and Pokemon. Done. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
It's like everyone wants this film or TV series, but these people are charging less, so let's go with them.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, man. So let's go ahead and get right to. I mean, so you know, everyone's excited for this cast. Mm-hmm. Everyone really is, and I'm excited for this too because I mean we do get Adam Driver in there. I mean we'll say it nonstop. We do get Bill Murray in here too. I mean there's a lot of great cast in here. I mean and we get random Selena Gomez in there. Like what the heck? Like
RZA.
Yeah, and we did you watch the Red Band trailer?
The Red Band trailer?
Yeah. It's really freaking good.
I did not.
Okay, well, it's really damn good.
I'll check it out after.
Yeah, it's really damn good, and I'm digging it because just the way the comedy, the way the flow that this movie really is going, and a lot of people are saying that this movie is actually the way so far. I mean, we get to see it. We're about to see it. FYI, guys, we're gonna be seeing it on Monday, so be on the lookout for that. We're gonna see it extra early.
I'm very excited.
Yeah. So be sure to look it up as our review coming very soon to you guys. Yeah. So man, I mean, you know, when it comes to a zombie movie, you know, it's weird to see Focus Feature make this type of movie because I haven't really seen them make this type of movie in a very or ever, I would say. Yeah. I can't even think of one at the top of my head right now, but of where it's made by Focus Feature. But as a zombie guy, are you loving the way the trailers are so far? Are you?
Yeah, I'm loving it. We're in that time frame already because I feel like we're already in the semi-dip of the zombie film era. Mm-hmm. Because of course with Walking Dead, you know, turning into a TV show, that was at its high point, you know, and it was just nonstop after that. And then like one after another, we started getting more zombie films, more zombie games, TV shows, anything like that. Pretty much anything post-apocalyptic. It right when Walking Dead started and started to get towards like its fourth season and everything. That's when it was at the peak. And right now it's starting to die down. You don't see a lot of stuff based on that anymore. I mean, not as much. Like there's not a lot of like people putting out stuff like that. So it's right there at its appropriate time. I mean,
and then we do get Danny Glover in there on Angels in the Outfield. We do get, I mean, just this cast alone. I mean, it just, we can go nonstop on it's a really good cast. It's a really good mixture between characters. Now, my next question, Bill Murray obviously survived Zombieland, right? I mean, he had to have, right?
No.
No? Okay. Who do you think is, I mean, I know we've been talking about The Pump, how great this movie is. Really, our expectations going into this are very positive. Now, on a side note, who do you think is going to die? Who do you think is are not going to make it? You think Donald Glover, right?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, honestly. Like, I feel like it's gonna be like they're gonna have Bill Murray survive the whole thing. Yeah, like it's probably gonna turn like that.
Right. No,
Adam Driver's gonna try and play the hero and everything. Just die, and Bill Murray's gonna be safe.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, I'm excited for it, man. I mean, this. My God, I am very excited for this.
Yeah.
I hope that we get some more zombie films this year. I mean, besides Zombieland 2.
Okay, yeah.
Which is supposed to be coming out in October, but
we'll find out. We still no trailer, no nothing. But the same thing happened with Maleficent, and they just released a teaser, so it could happen. Maleficent October 18th. About that movie. Yeah, right. Yeah,
I'm like, oh.
All right. Each topic, guys, we'll try to go to the chat. So be sure if you have any questions about anything, guys, be sure to put it on the comments down below. So so do you have Aaron asks on the comments, do you have a favorite B film on Netflix right now, Justin?
Favorite B film on Netflix?
Took a little off guard right there.
I don't know if it's still on there, but I remember back in the day watching Rubber.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen that movie.
No.
It was about the tire that has telekinetic powers.
What the heck?
That was my favorite one.
Wow. Were you drunk watching this?
No, I was not.
You were not.
But somebody was making this film. But yeah, it used to be on Netflix. That was like my favorite one because it was so stupid, but I loved it. And I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's other ones on there that have caught my attention, but I can't think of the titles of it right now.
Okay. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go ahead and hit the next topic. So, going into this, Catherine Langford cut Endgame role revealed. We found out later on, and it was funny too because they went to reshoots to reshoot this.
Yeah.
And the outcome of Endgame, obviously, everyone. If you haven't seen Endgame, please, obviously, spoiler alert. But if you haven't seen Endgame by now, I mean, come on.
No, yeah.
But
if you haven't seen it, come on.
We're going to be talking about Endgame. Yeah. So. Catherine Langford, we know her from 13 Reasons Why. She's Hannah Baker, ladies and gentlemen, from Netflix, the Netflix TV show. Mm-hmm. So, why did they go to reshoots if they weren't even going to put it in there? Like, it just...
I pretty much feel like it went like this. They're like, all right, let's do this same exact thing. Which by the way, they said her role was... She was supposed to be Morgan Stark, Tony Stark's daughter.
Yeah.
And basically the same situation... when Thanos snapped in Infinity War and he saw a young Gamora underneath the pavilion of her home planet.
Oh, okay.
That's what he saw, and basically they wanted to do the same thing, but with Tony seeing his daughter older, saying like something,
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it went like this. They're like, all right, let's do it. Let's film it. And then they watch the final cut of it, and they're like, "This is terrible. Let's not do it."
Yeah,
that could have been. I feel like that's what they did.
They did say that though. The Russo brothers did say, "Guys, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Catherine Langford, cut Endgame role."
Which, by the way, like I feel like, because I do follow her on social media.
Oh, you do?
I feel like she was kind of salty about it because, like, I know she did hype it up so much. Like, she's like, I'm going to be, in the Avengers. And so many people hyped her up in general. They're like, oh, she's going to play Squirrel Girl. Or she's, there was so many speculations on what she was going to do in this movie. And then we don't get it. And then, like, constantly, like, people were asking her, like, on her Instagram, where were you?
Where were you? Exactly. I mean, because, it comes down to it, though. It comes down to the editing room, guys. It comes down to, the Russo brothers, and they know what they're doing. They really do. And at the same time, though, it's going to be their finished product.
In Russo, we trust. No, honestly,
Yeah.
too, it could have been that maybe they felt like she would be suitable for somebody else in the future. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows?
No, yeah, I mean, we are going to shed some light, though, as well, too, ladies and gentlemen. This scene that Catherine Lanford was supposed to be playing, she was going to play right when Tony Stark, I'm sorry again, guys, spoilers alert, right when Tony Stark snaps, it goes to a sense, it goes to another dimension, I guess you could say, or at a still point, to where the world's at a still point. And same thing would happen with Thanos, with Gamora, except it's Tony Stark and his daughter. So she plays his old, obviously his daughter's a lot older, and she pretty much says, quote unquote, it's okay, Dad, I understand.
Yeah.
And that sheds some light on it, because that sheds a lot of light, especially coming from Tony, especially what he's gonna go through after that. And I mean, he brutally dies after that. Spoiler alert again. I do apologize,
Yeah.
but
Also,
yeah.
too, I think it would have threw a lot of people off too. You know?
Yeah, because I mean, they even said, the Russo brothers have said it. They just I felt like it was going to be way too emotional at that point, because they were just trying to just let the film progress. And yeah, so I mean,
I would have liked to see it. I mean, I would like to see it if it's in the deleted scenes, in the DVD or anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, mess me up, tear my heart in half.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure, you're gonna buy this movie, right?
Oh,
Obviously.
hell yeah.
Okay. All right. You're gonna get the Steelbook.
Yeah. I mean, I already did for Infinity War, so
Oh, okay. There you go, man.
I
All
just
right.
haven't unpackaged it or anything.
Alrighty, guys. Now we're talking about Marvel theme. And speaking of Marvel Studios, ladies and gentlemen, we did get the new Spider-Man Far From Home Empire cover. So we're gonna be covering Empire cover along with the poster, guys. So, this Empire cover. I mean, dude, I'm loving it, man. It looks so good. I was so astonished, like how.
I just love Marvel. Love it.
Yeah, if only they could do that with their posters. But besides this recent poster, though, I'll give them that. But we'll go in depth. So, talking about that, talking about the cover, do you like the way everything looks in that,
Yeah,
like the Empire cover?
looks good.
Like as far as like the costume designs, I mean everything.
Dude, I mean, I've said this multiple times. Mysterio looks fantastic. It's good. Like, it's real good. Like, I know there was some the casting's right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I saw anybody complain about Jake Gyllenhaal playing I was about to say Rey Mysterio playing Mysterio.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any complaint on that. And then like people were just wondering too, like, how's the costume gonna look? Are they gonna do it right? And they hit it. They hit it right there.
Yeah.
Hit it right there.
I'll say that too, man. I mean, I agree with it so well. And then also later in this week, we did get the official Spider-Man Far From Home poster, and man, I am digging it, man. It looks actually pretty good. Coming from Homecoming poster, where it had like big old Tony Stark's face, and it was just so much going on in that poster. It looked like everything was just photoshopped into that one.
It looked like an Iron Man film.
Dude, it looked like something we did here at the studio. Like,
Right.
it just looked poorly done. And to see that is actually, like, they've taken a lot of feedback, I feel like, and this poster is actually good, and it shows sentimental. It shows so much of what Spider-Man is, what he's going to become, and I mean, we're going to see this in July. So
I hope they remember you. And they do. There's
Yeah.
a big old mural
yeah, there is, yeah.
done in chalk. Oh man, I'm just excited for Spider-Man in general.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, even at that, like I will discuss too how they do say in the trailer.
Yes,
that,
we're
of
going to talk
course,
about that, yeah.
it is confirmed by Mr. Jake Gyllenhaal himself, Mysterio, that the snap caused a rip into
Yes.
different universes. So I've thought about that before they said this, that it would make sense, of course, just on how they're going to introduce the other universes that they did acquire from Fox and everything. Of course,
Yeah.
so X-Men
Yeah.
and everything like that.
Yes.
So just it's amazing.
Yeah,
So
and speaking of X-Men, I mean, they Marvel just did it too on their comic side. That they just got done, like, what are they getting rid of, like all the other X-Men or something like that, and they're starting it. Magneto's white now. I saw that too. I was like, what the heck? I was like,
I mean, he is a Jew. So.
oh man. So they're
Touchy subject.
they're pretty much changing up the whole thing over there. I
They
mean,
always do.
yeah. Well, Marvel's taking over, Disney's taking over, Fox and everything. So I mean, they're cleaning up house and they're trying to figure out in one direction what the direction they want to go, what the direction as far as content, comics, series. I mean, everything. They want it to all blend in well together. Now that they have almost complete control over all their properties.
Pretty much Phase 4 is gonna blow everybody's mind.
Oh,
It's
you
gonna
think
blow
so?
my mind.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
So they're all still untitled right now, and I will go more in
That's
depth
a
on
lot
it.
of films, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So, since we're on the Marvel topic, since it's still Disney, technically, it's still Disney now.
is.
We're going to be
It is
talking about
officially.
the Dark Phoenix IMAX poster, and also we'll talk about the Dark Phoenix trailers as well, since we haven't really done a trailer reaction to it per se. So get us started, Justin. What do you feel about this posters, the IMAX poster?
So first off, to the people at Disney, whoever is designing your posters for your movies, fire him, because all he's doing is copy and pasting. I mean, the same multiple people in different positions with the orange and black, background effect and everything. I mean, we get it for Dark Phoenix, and then we also get it, of course, like Infinity War, Endgame. It's the same design, different colors. It's just like, bro, come on. I mean, it's cool.
I mean, so
it's real cool.
So going into that though, I mean, we talk about it nonstop at the, just with X-Men and what, Dark Phoenix is coming out. They did push back again. This is the third time. And this is the third time again. If they were gonna push back Dark Phoenix, it would have been a fourth time actually, because they pushed it back 3 times already. So this is the third time New Mutants is pushed back.
And dude, honestly, man, dude, like, just like, they might as well just cancel it. I mean, granted that they did already pour so much money into it, and they've already filmed. Man, it's turning into a Gambit situation, man.
Okay, so they can't Gambit. Gambit's not happening.
I know, of course.
It's not happening.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
So,
it's like, it was the same thing. It's like Gambit.
It has to come out no matter what, though. I mean, you can't just be like, oh, let's just toss that movie. But it could happen. But I feel like,
it's probably something simple like licensing issues or something like that.
To be honest, I think it's Marvel really looking at it again. It's Marvel double checking their work and be like, okay,
Maybe.
this is done by this is done by Kevin Feige, this is done by them. And see, I mean, just even at that point though, you're going into this X-Men thing, they're cleaning up house. Marvel and Kevin Feige, they are on this, and they are literally going to be on this 24/7, trying to figure out what direction they want to take as far as the Disney, because this is a Disney company now, whether we like it or not, moviegoers. This is owned by Disney now. Marvel Studios, and they're gonna bring down the house.
Disney is basically World War II Germany.
Whatever, dude.
Taking everything.
Yeah, and New Mutants. I really doing a trailer reaction so many years ago. I mean, the last time the trailer got released, I was like 3 years ago. Like, dude, it's been a long time, and at the same time though, I'm just like, okay, maybe it's good because maybe Marvel's actually trying to come in and trying to fix it, because maybe that's the only thing I could see why. But
of course.
But yeah, so going back to Dark Phoenix, what are your expectations with Dark Phoenix? I mean, we've seen trailers nonstop. It kind of looks cheesy, man.
Dude, honestly,
it does. It looks so cheesy and so unrealistic to a sense. Dude, okay, X-Men 2, that freaking trailer was great. This one is just like, it's like we're going back and like it's not evolving.
It's the same movie.
Yeah, like it's
That's
not
what
it's not evolving as X-Men 3. You
No.
believe it's gonna be as bad as X-Men 3?
I liked X-Men 3.
You did? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. oh, okay. Oops. The cat's out the bag, literally, guys. The cat is out.
Yeah, that whole scene where Wolverine has to kill Jean Grey. I mean, come on, bro.
I'll give you that, but I mean, as a movie as a whole,
awesome.
it didn't exceed my expectations whatsoever. As a whole.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Honestly, this film is unneeded now, since basically, Marvel will clean house.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna redo this. I mean, it's pointless
Yeah.
unless there is some sort of mention, towards this, character change and everything like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I really, man, it's hard to say. I mean, with everything going on right now at Fox Studios, there's another article that I did read about again. I mean, just nonstop articles that they're laying off people, and they're trying to, just the direction and everything. Obviously they had to have liked Dark Phoenix so much because in order for them, because they haven't changed the release date,
Yeah.
Marvel's going ahead and just going to release it. So maybe it's kind of okay, but at the same time, I mean, it just, I don't know. It's just so many mixed feelings on this. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, it looks like a great, X-Men movie." But a lot of comic book lovers and a lot of moviegoers are saying like, it looks okay, meteoric, it looks all right. So let's go down to the comments again. Brian Downs, what's up? What's up, Goose? What's going on, man? I don't like Dark Phoenix. The first time I saw it, X3. That was a good one, man. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that, man. I mean, X-Men 3 wasn't my favorite. Again, I'll say it over and over and over again. You can quote me on it 1,000 times. As far as the X-Men trilogy goes, X-Men 2 is probably my favorite. When it comes to X-Men 1, 2, and 3, X-Men 2 is my favorite. And but yeah, I mean, just so much. So much expectations going into this, but at the same time, just like, I mean, it's another X-Men movie, but let's see how this one turns out. Because we don't know what we don't know the direction they're gonna come in next movie. They haven't really announced it.
I mean, it's not their choice, but
yeah. Speaking of that, since we're in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, what villain do you believe that Kevin Feige should bring into main villain? Now Thanos is gone and everything. So. What are you thinking at this very moment?
There's multiple villains that everyone would love to see out there. Of course, the biggest one everyone wants to see is Galactus, of course.
Yeah.
Doctor Doom is another one. I mean, it's a very you got to actually think about it. What sounds better to do, like basically build up, like. Who is the best choice out there to build up? Because because knowing Kevin Feige and everything, he's gonna want to build up this next.
He is.
This next one exactly the way that Thanos was built up.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, I feel like the next villain that they should bring on should be MODOK.
Shed some light on me because I'm not too familiar who MODOK is.
Big old dude, little legs, floating head, basically.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Who's his nemesis? I guess you could say per se.
Pretty much everyone.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
So yeah, he's up there in the big and bads. So if they lead into him, that will also lead into Galactus. So it makes sense.
I thought you were gonna say Doom. I that's my initial thought.
Trust me, I want Doom.
Okay, you want Doom, right? Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, that'll bring so many characters.
Yeah,
into it.
And honestly, Doom is probably one of my favorite villains out there. I mean, right next to Thanos himself.
Yeah.
But dude, Doom is just like, he's all powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the comics, he's killed Thanos himself, and I mean, he's even got a hold of the Infinity Gauntlet before, so you got Doom.
Doom.
Well,
Doom,
technically, 2 gauntlets.
All right, man. So we're staying on the Marvel theme, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to be talking about, not only is James Gunn doing, ladies and gentlemen, he is back for Guardians 3, guys. We'll go more in depth on that behind the scenes. In James Gunn we trust.
Finally,
so now,
something is done right.
But now he is doing another great movie that's going to be anticipated to be a great movie, The Suicide Squad. Not Suicide Squad, ladies and gentlemen, The Suicide Squad.
Pretty much Warner Brothers' only smart idea that they've ever had
was to hire James Gunn.
Yeah.
So Suicide Squad, just they're looking to add Michael Rooker in as Rooker as King
Michael
Shark. Rooker. Okay, I'm sorry. Michael Rooker as King Shark.
Okay, anyways.
As King Shark.
Yeah, as King Shark.
I'm bad with names. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I am excited for this because not only is Michael Rooker a great actor,
he's pretty chill. I mean, we've seen him at cons all the time. I mean,
honestly,
he's a real chill person.
I felt too that if they were gonna do this, that they needed to bring King Shark in here, and hopefully, I don't know if you've seen The Flash, the TV show.
Yeah.
When they brought on King Shark,
that
was a perfect example of how he should look. You know, I don't want him to be all like humanoid.
Look kind of very cheesy and everything. No, but I mean, this is James Gunn though, so it's not like he's not. So and then going into it, since we're on the James Gunn topic, guys, news did come out today, ladies and gentlemen, that Guardians of the Galaxy director breaks silence on high-profile Disney firing and what he learned from the career crisis that followed. Deadline reports, of course, the Suicide Squad is this is on quote by him, guys. And to see this, I mean, if you haven't already, guys, it's actually an article. Everyone's writing about it. It's not a. I wish it was a video interview, but it's actually an article that everyone's reporting on. And
he's not gonna get in front of a camera and say that,
right? So pretty much, he just goes in depth and explains exactly what was going on in his mind when he got fired and everything that was going on in his mind afterwards.
He was looking for job ads in Craigslist. Pretty much that's what he was doing.
He made Brightburn in the middle of this. I don't know how he did that. I was just kidding. We produced. He gives out and says the Suicide Squad is just instantly started flowing. I don't think I've had as much fun writing a script since maybe Dawn of the Dead. That's what the whole movie has been like.
Which was a very great film.
Yeah, so I mean, just to know that he's getting this feedback and we're getting this great positivity here with, because a lot of people were mixed on the last Suicide Squad. Yeah. Fans, did y'all love Suicide Squad? Let us know in the comments down below. You didn't? Tell me, what did you not like about it as far as Jared Leto? Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Come on, dude. Come on. Hey, I'll back him up. I'll back him up. He had like what, 10, maybe 15 minutes of screen time? Come on.
I mean, he didn't do a bad job. I mean, he did great. I just didn't like his Joker.
Okay. All right. Enough said. I'm not. I was very upset that they made Enchantress the villain.
Oh yeah, of course.
I was so upset about that. I was all like, why? What? Like, are you serious? And David Ayer, we could go back to that drama all over again. David Ayer even put a statement right after that Warner Brothers took over everything, and it was just he wanted the Joker to be the villain. I wanted the Joker to be the villain.
I mean, he was in the animated one. So.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, just it doesn't make sense to me. I'm just like, okay, if you're gonna make a Suicide Squad, why like start off with the Joker and have us? I mean, but we are getting a Joaquin Phoenix Joker now. I mean, so much Jokerness in the world to be shed around. So
everyone wants to test their insanity.
Yeah, and see, even Jared Leto said it though. I mean, he said it again. He's just like, if I get called to be the role, that'll be awesome. But now that this is a soft reboot by James Gunn and everything, I mean, do you think he'll add the Joker?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? He'll add the character whatsoever? I mean, because it's a good cast. I mean, granted, we're not getting Will Smith, which I'm kind of happy about, I guess you could say in a sense, because I'm just like, you get rid of Will Smith, but you get Idris Elba. I mean, that's...
Well, he's not going to play Deadshot, but...
Yeah, no.
He's
I mean,
going to play somebody
dude,
else,
I'm just happy to get him in the movie.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about an A-list
an A-list actor. I mean, he's played the villain. He's played the good guy. I mean, the villain in Star Trek 3. I mean, he's played those roles well.
I'm just expecting James Gunn to be pulling people who have been in Marvel films before.
Dude, and see, that was a major concern about the article, too. That
pay attention to everybody that's died, like their characters in a Marvel film. I'm pretty sure that he's going to pick them up.
Right? You think so? He's just going to start recruiting, be like, okay, guys, all right, you died? All right, good. Sounds good. You died last movie, right? Next thing you know, we're going to get Robert Downey Jr. hired to be in Suicide Squad. I know, right?
Oh, my God, Lord.
That would never happen. But all bets aside, though, I mean, I'm at the same time, just like, I really want Suicide Squad to be a good movie and to hire James Gunn to do it. I mean, Marvel messed up on that. They fired him. He got hired on to do James Gunn.
That's exactly why they hired him.
He got hired on to do Game of Thrones. He got hired on to do Guardians of the Galaxy, and that's a great project because he was all like, you know what, I'm not gonna stop making it. I know it's a rival studio. I know it's Warner Brothers, DC Comics. I'm gonna make it with all my heart and soul. This is gonna be fun, and I don't care what Disney or anything has to say because I'm fired.
I guarantee that Brightburn and the Suicide Squad are gonna be his top films that he's ever made. I'm gonna put money on that because if you're getting fired from a major studio and then another studio, which basically they're in competition,
pretty much,
picks you up, you're gonna be like, I want to outshine.
Exactly. Alrighty, let's go to the comments real quick. Jacob Butt, what's going on, Bud, man? Bad Joker. Oh, okay. Oh, man.
Stop. You hurt his feelings.
I have to disagree with you. I'll be honest.
Oh, great! Here comes a rant.
Okay. No. I'll be honest. I will be honest. That's probably like the only cosplayer I can really dress up as. So leave me alone. I do love that Joker. I love him so much in it. And yeah, I mean, I'll say that. I'll back him up to the day I die. I really did love this Joker. So,
Yes. Anyways,
hey, come on. Okay. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out what the next Joker comes out in Walking Phoenix in October. So we'll be able to check that out.
that'd be great.
Yeah. So in the comics, Jacob Budd said, nope, he's not a good Joker. All right, there you go, man. The trailer was misleading, making the Joker look more involved in the film. What trailer are you talking about, Bud? I don't know what. Oh, it's Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Suicide Squad, it did, to be honest, all the action scenes that we saw in especially the footage that they had in San Diego Comic-Con, when they screened this footage of San Diego Comic-Con, everyone was freaking out though, because there was two scenes that were in the film. I mean, no, one scene that wasn't in the film, because the one scene where he's all like, dude, I love that. Like, I loved how Harley Quinn was on the table and he was just like, I'll make you go insane. Like, that was awesome. I loved that so much. I mean, that was the Joker I loved it. I loved it a lot. Okay, I'll admit it. I love that part. And then, but then everyone, I still remember it to this day, is that people were screaming at San Diego Comic-Con when they saw Batman on top of Joker's car.
Oh yeah,
and people were screaming like rowdy, like screaming loud, proud, and they were just like, man, it's like they're just insanely excited.
And then the film came out.
Yes, and then Suicide Squad came out. But I mean, dude, okay, so Harley Quinn, do you think Margot Robbie did a bad Harley Quinn?
Oh no,
Right?
I thought she did a good job.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why he's keeping her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, she's becoming an A-list actress. I mean, almost. I mean, she's.
I love her.
I can't wait till we see her though in oh my gosh, that Quentin Tarantino movie, A Place in Hollywood. Oh my gosh,
Once Upon a Time in
Hollywood. Oh man, that's gonna be great.
Yeah.
She looks just like that actress back in the day. Like, wow, legit, guys, legit. All right, trailer was misleading, making the Joker look more involved. Yeah, I'll give you that, man. I'll give you that. Alrighty, guys. So let's go ahead. Next topic is we're gonna be talking about everything Disney. If you do not know, ladies and gentlemen, me and my wife actually do our Disney podcast, and we talk about strictly Disney stuff, where we talk about Disney World, what's going on in Disney World, and we also mention everything Disney. So we'll be talking about Maleficent 2. If you haven't already, be sure to check out our trailer reaction on the YouTube channel, by the way, guys. So so let's go ahead and go in depth on this. Disney taking full control over Hulu, and I know I mentioned it to y'all guys. We were talking about it on the chat and in person. And what are your thoughts on this, man? I mean, as far as Hulu being controlled by Disney now, because it's
honestly, yeah. I'm looking at it from a good marketing, not only marketing standpoint, but Disney is gonna wanna, and not only they have taken control of some stuff that is not family friendly.
Yeah.
And this is a good move for them. Since I mean, they either could have bought Netflix or stuck with just Disney Plus. But they decided to get Hulu, which is of course, it's Netflix's rival in the streaming service world.
Yeah, well, Fox did own pretty much the whole, almost half of the company. So
I mean, they own 100% now. Honestly, I see it as a good move just because I feel like they're gonna basically put everything that they cannot put on Disney Plus on there. Yeah. So trust me, I 100% believe that this is where they're gonna relaunch Daredevil, Punisher.
Yeah,
and pretty much the whole Defenders.
They did already announce that already, guys, that they are going to be Ghost Rider, which I did not know because I didn't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I first season was just,
it makes sense now.
First season was so slow, and I was just like, okay, I'm done.
But anyways, weren't you asking? It was like, why on Hulu? Right?
No, I wasn't. No. Maybe
it was someone else.
It was Charlie.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe.
So, in regards to this, I'm actually agreeing to this because at the same time, Disney having their own Disney Plus, everything that's non kid friendly and especially their Marvel properties, especially Ghost Rider. I mean, come on, you can't really put Ghost Rider.
I don't think I've ever asked this, but is Deadpool going to be on Disney Plus?
I don't know. I don't know.
I've never thought about that.
I don't know. I mean, to be honest, it would make sense for it to be on there. But yeah, I mean, we'll
Hulu
find
exclusive.
out. Yeah, Hulu exclusive, guys. So with all that being said and everything, I'm actually going to agree because doesn't that mean like because the Marvel Runaways and all that? I mean,
they're already on there. Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger's already on there. I mean,
Mutants is going to be there. If it ever comes out.
If it ever comes out. Yeah. So with that being said, though, and everything, just I feel like with Hulu, they could do so much as far as their adult stuff. Yeah. You strictly keep it adult, like Ghost Rider. They're moving Ghost Rider there. They can even move Daredevil there. They can move so many of their properties there into a series and still be making profit money because it's their, it's their company. Instead of making those, the deal they did with Netflix, and then they have to, just. Split the deals in half pretty much. But
in the end, Walt Disney got what he wanted.
Yeah, he did. He got the world. So, speaking of this, though, I mean, just with Disney Plus and everything, they are launching.
That was a Nazi joke.
They are launching the Mandalorian series as well. So it'll be available in November, guys. So pretty much the launch date, which I am excited for, because right off the bat, we're getting Lady and the Tramp, original Lady and the Tramp. What do you call it? It's live action.
Let's see how that works.
Yeah, let's see how that works. So also, we're getting 2 Disney Plus movies. It's probably 3 or 4, I believe. We talked about on the podcast. It was about 3 or 4 Disney original movies. Lady and the Tramp is one of them, and I'm loving it because right off the bat, right when you start, you start buying into to Disney Plus. Not only are you getting their Lady and the Tramp original cartoons, Bambi, all that good stuff. You're actually getting original content that's made just for Disney Plus, which I'm loving it right away. Cause
yeah, dude. I'm gonna be binge watching everything.
Yeah, right. I mean, cause dude, we're not gonna have to wait anymore for the vote, ladies and gentlemen. The vote is open. It's wide open, guys. I mean, I'm gonna be loving it. I mean, yeah, we're going to be able to watch Sleeping Beauty, Bambi. I mean, we could go on and on and on. Lady and the Tramp. I mean, we could just go on. Fox and the Hound, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Fox and the Hound. I mean, dude, I could go nonstop.
Balto?
Balto? Yeah. I mean, dude, come on. I mean, what a better, clever idea. I mean, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. There you go. I mean, you don't have to wait for the vote, because we've always waited to where like, oh, they re-released it on Blu-ray, remastered, more money. Oh, there's more deleted scenes, Yeah. Well, now it's all going to be available to us at Disney Plus, guys. So I'm kind of excited for that. At the same time, I'm just, with so much Disney taking over and everything, man. I mean, that's a pretty good. Just everything, the way they're going about it, and also they're gonna be offering it, ladies and gentlemen. If you did not know, guys, we did get one of our subscribers and followers asked us this question. So we did not know the price at this very moment because, but as soon as we do, we'll be able to put it on the page, guys. So be on the lookout for that. They are gonna be bundling up Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus because a lot of people did not know that they own ESPN, which is funny because the first time I went to Disney World. You see the whole ESPN section. I'm just like, why is ESPN here? And then we could soon to find out this was like 4 or 5 years ago. I think when me and my wife first went, and I was just astonished. Like, dang, they own ESPN. Like, wow, like that's crazy.
Yeah, LeBron James is a Disney princess,
right? Yeah. So let's go to the comments real quick. Aaron says full operational control. Yes, sir. There are at least still other hands to make sure Disney stays in place. Bob Iger and
the government.
Bob Iger has said it so many times, and he's pumping up the investors and the shareholders and everything. And he really wants everything to go well. I mean, he's promoting nonstop, which a lot of people did not know that Game of Thrones writers are doing the next Star Wars trilogy. And a lot of people did not know this because we started seeing a lot more people post about it. I'm just like, dude, this happened like last summer. They announced it last summer, but since Game of Thrones is ending and it's getting more and more publicity,
Yeah.
And a lot of people are blaming the writers because they were all like, oh, we got to work on Star Wars, But with that being said and everything, Jon Favreau, I'm proud that he's in charge of the Mandalorian series that's going to be on Disney Plus. So I can't wait to see that at the same time. So, I mean, yeah.
I'm just glad Disney is just getting everything together and just cutting out everybody that is disagreeing with everybody.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, yeah, I agree with you there. So Bob Iger is the one; he's the one in charge. Yeah. So I mean, I can't wait to see how his direction. I mean, hopefully he won't have to come back later in the year, later on next year, be like, we screwed up again.
We're broke.
Yeah, we're broke. Nah,
Nah.
that would never happen.
No.
Oh heck no. Everyone's going to Disney World. Everyone's going. I mean, they're making money like crazy. I mean, come on. I go to Disney World once a year, at least once a year, maybe twice a
They're
year.
gonna unfreeze Walt Disney, and he's just
If,
gonna be like,
if you
yes.
do not know, I do. Oh, I do own stock with Disney, guys. Just letting you know. Oh, I'm sorry. I did
Cool.
not. Okay, yeah. No, I'm
Cool.
just-
I
no,
used
I'm
to
just-
own. I used to own Amazon stock. Bought it for a couple dollars.
there you go, man.
It's about $6,000 now, so
Oh, okay.
I'm mad.
Okay. And he sold that for $2.
I sold it for like $1 profit or something like that.
All right. Alrighty, guys. So we'll be talking about the next thing. We're going actually into the movie world right now. Stepping away from the geek side of it. ABC will likely stick with hostless format at Oscars for 2020. Man.
You got your way. You got your way. You know.
Yeah.
I'm-
you know
I'm-
what you're talking about.
I'm-
Yeah.
I'm
We
talking
won't
about.
call them out. But
Honestly, I mean, what else are you gonna do? I mean, you're gonna have another host of the Oscars, and then it's gonna be the whole
something's gonna
Kevin Hart,
happen,
the
yeah.
whole Kevin Hart situation. Somebody's gonna find something from that, from that person's past that they said or anything.
Yeah.
So kind of take this and the James Gunn situation, and basically, if you notice that you're starting to get famous, like. If we ever become famous one day, I will delete everything that I ever have.
all your midnight post and everything.
all my midnight
yeah.
posts.
I have to tell you.
I'll make sure
like, Justin, what are you doing?
Deleted, no, but yeah, honestly, like, I mean, I kind of saw this coming, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
in all honesty, there's gonna probably be every other award show or anything like that. That's I feel like it's gonna be hostless, and it kind of ran good.
Mm-hmm.
Without a host this year. So
And they did say it. They said it. They said it in this article, and they did say as well that the Oscars went very, very well. It really did, and everyone's saying it on it, and they're saying that the real publicity of it was that they didn't have to hire someone. They didn't go through that, and a lot of actors were getting asked like, "Do you want to host?" Like I even remember Anna Kendrick even saying it like, "Oh no, like I don't want to do it." Like it just
she's hiding something.
I think every celebrity is hiding something. I mean,
yeah.
come on, like, because they don't want to be like, oh wait, I forgot about this tweet, like back in when I was a teenager. Like, come on, like, it just
Not only that, but when they had the whole iCloud leak, like so many
yeah.
people were like, "Oh shit!" So even people you didn't think were hiding something, were hiding something.
Yeah.
So I mean, everyone's scared.
Yeah.
So might as well stay to hostless.
Yeah, I mean, it did flow really good because a lot of people were all skeptical about it and they were just like hesitant. They're just like, yeah, this is gonna be a hostless Oscar, but it actually flowed really well. It didn't feel like it was hostless. It was weird to a sense to where I don't know. It didn't feel like it. I mean, time and time again, it'll go back to back years not having a host. So at this point, I'm just like, hey, it's more easier for them. They don't have to hire someone. They don't have to pay someone and all that good stuff. So, I mean, we'll leave it at that. Yeah. So we're going to be talking about one of our last few topics, guys. We're going to be talking about is Loki Disney Plus series details revealed. Justin, what are the details for the Loki series, man? What is going on?
So pretty much what a lot of people speculated what it was going to be about. So of course, if you saw Endgame, which if you haven't by now, then shame on you.
Right.
There's when they go back to when Captain America goes back into the past and they're trying to get the Tesseract. There's a whole squabble and everything that goes on, and the Tesseract falls, and when it falls, it slides over to Loki when they've got him in cuffs already.
Yes.
And he basically gets a hold of it and he dips.
So you're saying that actually is gonna exist in this universe?
Yeah.
Wow.
When I saw the movie, I was like, "That's gotta play a part."
It has to, right? Because I mean, and
it only makes sense.
And we talked about it in our Endgame review. I know you didn't give our Endgame review. Maybe we'll talk a little bit of Endgame at the very end.
Sure.
So, in regards to all this and everything, I mean, a lot of plot holes in Endgame. A lot of plot holes that were not answered, and that was one of them. I would say that was really my pet peeve about the logic of Endgame. And it didn't make sense. But anyways, so going back into it, just Loki taking the Tesseract. Didn't he mess up the time format? Didn't he mess up somehow? I mean, just in that, because we did get the Tesseract.
Well, they pretty much made it clear that it's not...
As long as the stones come together or something like that. That was like the rule or something.
As long as they put him back in the place that they took him from, it'll be all right.
Yeah.
At least it's their timeline.
Yeah.
But basically... what Loki did, he created another timeline. So it's an alternate reality.
Yeah.
So everything that happened in the original one
Yeah.
happened.
Okay.
So it
So,
just
I mean,
wouldn't happen.
almost- so
so
pretty-
then there's a whole timeline where basically Thanos is gone already,
Yeah.
so the snap didn't happen. There's a whole situation like that. So
Yeah, no, I mean, so it's just going back into that though. I mean, we talked about the logic of it. We talked about the snap, who snapped first, and all that good stuff. And it's funny because I've seen memes of it where the Hulk, he's all like, no one, you don't see any memes of the Hulk with when he snapped and brought everyone back to life. Like, yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. So, but I mean, so what did you think of Endgame? I mean, give us our, because since you weren't in our original review, because you had to see it late.
It was great. I loved it.
That's it. That's all I have to say.
No, yeah, it was awesome, man. It was everything I hoped for. I know there was some people that did not, that did not like it.
And Cloud was kind of one of them because he, at the same time, he was just like, the way the time worked.
Yeah.
That was my only pet peeve, and I was all like, "Oh man, I bet you're gonna do." And it was funny because they mentioned Back to the Future so many times, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I mean, I loved it. I also loved Paul Rudd. His comic relief was hilarious. I was just like, Die Hard. It was like, oh wait, no, that's not a time. that's not that.
No, it was great. Everything that I pretty much wanted to see was there. Of course, the endings, the different situations of character ending and everything.
Yeah. No, I'll give you there. All right, so next topic, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking Josh Gad. Josh Gad, Olaf, ladies and gentlemen, Olaf is to lead a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids reboot at Disney.
Cool.
Next question.
Not needed.
Yeah.
Cool. Not needed.
Yeah, so Disney's going to be, they're actually relaunching it. Now, is it going to be with Rick Morales? That's the next question. I mean, is it going to have the same, I mean, the dad and everything? I mean, just,
No.
so.
He's done.
Yeah, so the slate has casted, Josh Gad in it in the upcoming reboot of the popular 1989 Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So the new movie is set to recreate the premise with Gad's accidentally shrinking his own kid, setting up the new story. So this is Rick Morales' child, his kid after this.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, going back into do you believe that, Hollywood should come out with something original instead of just making reboots after like sequels and all that stuff? I mean,
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. Because, dude, honestly, like,
did you like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? I guess like.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you did.
It's
Okay.
it's a classic film.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when I saw that, I knew they're not gonna bring any of the original cast out there. Because of course I always forget his name, and shame on me because he's a legend in Hollywood. But he's done from acting in general, because I know basically he came out in an interview. I don't remember how long ago, but he basically he gave up acting at the height of his career. He was
You're talking about Rick Moranis, yes.
Yeah, basically the most wanted actor in Hollywood at the time,
and he gave it because of the son's
dropped it
death.
off.
Yeah, the death of his wife, and so he had to be a dad. That was it. And that was a great. I mean, yeah, he did it. He doesn't regret it,
and he's said that he does not regret it. So.
Yeah, and to see him, we actually just saw him at Alamo City Comic Con. I mean, just to see him though, man, he's aged very crazy. I'm just like, dang, that's Rick.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, dang, that's been so long, right?
It's like, wow, I just saw you and you were young on the TV.
Right. Alrighty, guys. So next topic we're gonna be talking about is everyone's mind, on everyone's nightmare, I guess you could say. We're gonna be talking about It Chapter 2, ladies and gentlemen. It's been 27 years, so now we found the timeline. 27 years after It Chapter 1, or the Losers Club reunites, and God dang, this cast is amazing, man. God, man, like
it is,
it's
man.
Spot on. I mean, dude, like Warner Brothers even scheduled a freaking premiere of this. Like they had a countdown, and I was like, dang, they're going all out on this one. They're so confident in this Chapter 2, and wow, it looks freaking good.
Oh man,
did it give you chills at that? Did that trailer give you chills or what?
Okay, well the scene where she where she visits her basically her childhood home. Yeah. The apartment. If you remember seeing the older It film, they had that same scene. But this one's gonna be recreated. It gave me chills, dude. Honestly, like if you've seen the trailer, there is a part where the older lady, she goes and she's like, oh, I got some cookies in the oven, and
Yeah, that was-
I gotta go over there. So it just like starts moving all weird and everything, and then when she's checking out the pictures, like oh, like, is this your family and all that, and then like she peeks like in the background, she peeks like over, and I'm like, dude, this is giving me chills, like, big time. And it's just a trailer, so it's like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm rowdy excited for this. I mean, this is the last one. The one thing that I am hopeful for and kind of worried about is I hope they change the ending.
Yes. Oh, most definitely, because the ending of the original one was very cheesy.
He turns into a damn spider.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. So, in regards to all this and everything, they did also release the poster. It shows two balloons and it has the clown. That's a pretty good poster. Like, damn, that's a really good poster. Going into this, I feel like they're not going to do it. They're not going to end it like that. The way that this progressed and the way they initially said it, they put it in 2 films, which I was very excited for, because I was just like, I can't sit through a long, like, it was going to be longer than Endgame. Like, it would have been longer than Endgame.
I mean, the original, it was pretty long.
Yeah, it was long because it was, But going into that, a lot of people were all like, well, the thing with reboots, and I could talk about it nonstop, guys, ladies and gentlemen, moviegoers out there, is that if you do not like Jurassic World, if you do not like this is from Jurassic Park, but if you don't like Jurassic World, it doesn't matter, because you still have Jurassic Park, which is phenomenal. The famous gate scene where he comes out. This is from that scene, and he first comes out when the lightning. There's not a storm or lightning above it, but yeah, I mean, I love that scene so much. And I always tell people, just okay, they're rebooting it, they're remaking it, that's fine, but we always still have the original,
Yeah.
And in some cases, I can't even think of one right now at this very moment, but some cases the remake ends up being a little bit better than the original. Maybe just because of CGI and everything, we moved on since then. But I mean, name me a movie that y'all have really loved a remake of more than the original. And I mean, we've seen it so many cases where it's happened badly. Freddy Krueger. I mean, they tried redoing Freddy Krueger. That was terrible. I hated that Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, that was very terrible.
That was really terrible. I was just like, no.
Well, since we're on the topic of reboots, we can actually talk about Mortal Kombat.
Yes. I mean, we talked about that.
So
what was your comment? What was your comment? Say what your comment was.
Because I didn't read the details into it, so I was just like, I know. I just remember you saying like they're doing a Mortal Kombat reboot.
Yes.
And in my head, I was like, why? Like, I was thinking about the cheesy classic old films. So I was just like, why? But then I saw James Wan is gonna have he's gonna have his hand in it, so I'm like, okay, well, that's reassurance right there. And then also too, my friends were talking about it, that look how far we've came from way back when, before we were born. When it comes to the effects and everything like that, just think about it. I mean, if you've played Mortal Kombat like recently, like
it's
MK11,
freaking great.
It's great.
It's great. The content, everything, the stories. I mean, just it's really great.
The whole visual effects is great. So
to be honest, I did love the game story a lot better than the original movies back then. But it did. I mean, I did like Luke Kane. I think was it Luke Kane? Yeah, Luke Kane. Yeah. So I mean, go ahead and say what you were gonna say. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just I'm slowly but surely getting excited about it.
Okay.
I want to see some good casting though. I've seen a couple of fan casting that people have done. There's an old image that's gone around for I think like a couple years already. People casting what you call it? Oh my god. Keanu Reeves is Kenshi. And Jesus Christ, for Johnny Cage, Chris Pratt.
What the heck? Nah.
I'm
tired of Chris Pratt.
Of course,
I'm tired of that guy. I'm just like, get someone else. Come on, Hollywood, get someone original.
And then of course they had casting for Jax and everything, which was Terry Crews.
Oh my
Which,
god!
I mean, he
hey,
probably-
I could see that. I could see that too.
honestly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Honestly, like I will get more excited for the film once I see some good casting in there.
Yeah, so I mean, we haven't got any casting details or anything like that. We did find out though that James Wan will actually be the producer,
Yeah.
a part of this. So I mean, granted, whether he's getting his name tagged on it just to get publicity, I mean, he's still going to be somewhat a part of it. So knowing that because his storytelling and everything he's done with Aquaman, I mean, he's done The Conjuring 1, 2, and he's gonna be he's not gonna be doing 3 directing it. He's gonna be, I think, still produced, I believe. But yeah, but all that being said and everything, I mean, just there's so much content and there's so much creativity here when it comes to Mortal Kombat, because I'm just like, there's so many ways they could go. They really can. I mean, the games.
Are they gonna do it as gory? Nah, probably not. Because
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat does kind of do ridiculous stuff.
If they say finish him, it's gonna be so cheesy, right? Or you don't? Or what do you think?
No, I mean, it's appropriate
They never even did. They even say it in the?
Yeah.
They did in the. Oh yeah.
in the movie.
Yeah. In the movie, yeah.
sorry.
So, did you like Mortal Kombat 1 or Annihilation? Right, that was the second Annihilation. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. You got me like tongue twisted right there. It was okay. It was cool.
If you had to choose one, would you
It's
choose?
cheesy, but I couldn't really choose.
Oh, okay. I would choose the
mean-
second one. I like the second one a little bit more.
I mean, they were good for what they were.
Yeah.
but
Agreed.
not the best.
Right? Oh man. So I mean, just so much reboots. Hollywood needs to come up with something original, man. I mean, I know you told me, speaking of original, we're going back, shifting to studios and everything. You did say that Pixar is actually coming out with just original content right after Toy Story 4.
Right after Toy Story 4 and
Oh, Frozen, obviously.
And,
too.
yeah, like, after-
Oh no, that's Disney. That's not Pixar. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's just-
like after their other planned sequels,
Mm-hmm.
they did come out and say that they were gonna start working on original.
Okay,
original
so
stuff.
that's good to know. I mean, we're gonna hear a lot of good stuff. I mean, we're gonna be shedding a lot of light on that. So I mean, I can't wait to see as far as how this project goes and everything. And yeah, so alrighty, guys. So let's go ahead and talk about. I guess we could talk about a little bit of release dates here. I mean, we got a lot of untitled Marvel movies coming out very shortly, and but the sad thing is that we're not getting as many Disney movies. This was the biggest year for Disney, this 2019. It's already going by so quick. We get Aladdin next week, and I'm not. It's
Just wait until it comes out. We'll just wait until it comes out before we start.
I'm done talking about it. I'm just like, don't show us any more footage. Just show us the freaking movie already. I'm done. Like, just show us the movie. Maybe it's better than the trailers. We'll say that. I'll give them that. But yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Alrighty, guys. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank every single one of you guys out there: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Thank you so much, guys, for following us on YouTube, guys, because we shed so much light, and we did get a lot of feedback from you guys that you found us on Twitter, you found us on Instagram, and then you found us on Facebook. Mainly it was just Facebook, and then found us on YouTube.
Yeah.
That found us on Facebook. So we really do appreciate you guys. Also, we just hit a milestone. We want to thank every single one of you from the bottom of our hearts. We hit 1,000 subscribers, man. Finally. Oh my gosh, finally. We just hit 1,000, guys. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty awesome. We are so grateful for every single one of our subscribers out there, guys. We're getting close to hitting that good mark. Hitting another milestone on our Facebook page, so be on the lookout for that too as well. Also, guys,
Actually got more followers on Facebook
than on YouTube,
which I see that a lot more with other people too.
Yeah,
as well,
not
so.
everyone has a YouTube, everyone has a Facebook. But so in regards to that, guys, we will be doing a contest. Be on the lookout, guys. We'll be doing a contest Friday. I won't tell you what time of day because I won't give people that many chance, but it'll be Friday, guys. We'll be running a little Disney property contest. I'll give you that hint. So we'll be coming out very soon, guys. So be on the lookout for that as well. Also, if you haven't already, be sure we are going to be doing another contest giveaway very soon, guys.
Ooh,
another contest giveaway, and we'll be maybe it'll be another Disney property and
on Disney.
Yeah, Disney on top of Disney this summer, guys. But yeah, you can take
another
your pick. But yeah, so be sure to like us on Facebook if you haven't already, guys. If you're just watching us on this video live right at this very moment, thank you for watching. Thank you for making us a part of your day, and be sure to look us up always, guys, on our YouTube channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and be sure to follow us everywhere, guys. I mean, on the podcast too as well. This will be up on our podcast. It should be up in the weekend, right before the weekend starts. We should have it up by then, so that way it'll be uploaded. And if we said your comment on there, well, there you go. We said your name on our podcast, guys.
Hey.
So it's Alamo City Movie Talk. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Ryan680.
And I'm Justin at Dose of Stir.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching us. You have yourself a wonderful day, wonderful week, and let's get through the week, guys. 8 to 5, or
Drink water, stay hydrated.
drink water, stay hydrated. It's hot now. It's hot now in San Antonio, guys. Be on the lookout. And thank you for watching. And also, if we get another 1,000 subscribers, Justin has said that he would shave his head off if we get another 1,000
I'm gonna have to.
subscribers.
I'm already going bald. So.
Right? All right, guys. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Have a good one.
We gon' go to war, yeah, without failure. Do it for the fam, dog. 10 toes down, dog. Love
Yo.
and the loyalty.
What's up?
Don't do it.
Alienated by society.
We're having too much fun right now, guys.
All this pressure
Thanks.
give me anxiety. Walk slow through the fire. Like who gon' try us? Feeling the world go against us.